This is Ann Klemmer and Stamper Dog with a Bark a Minute video. That's BAM! Just for you and our friends at StamperDog.com. We're so happy to be able to answer your questions about this card. Last week we showed you how to do this emboss resist technique, but so many of you wrote me personal emails, or actually you wrote the director a personal email about how we did this greeting on here. And so today we're back to show you how. We're also trying a different part of the stamp room, so why don't you make a comment below and tell me if you like it better, if you can't tell the difference, or if you'd like us to go back on the other side of the room. So anyway, let's get started. I've already done this part because this is the one that I did in last week's video. The only thing is, when I put this together, I put all three of these layers together, whereas on this original card, which I actually like better, I've got these top two layers together, and in between the More Mustard and the Early Espresso, I've got Stampin' Dimensionals, and you'll see why that makes a difference in just a minute. So to start off with, I've already stamped the Give Thanks onto this River Rock 1 1/4 inch wide piece of cardstock. What I would do is you take a piece that's rather long. I think this is about 5.5 inches long, and you're going to laugh when you see how I did it. I actually bought a brand new punch for this because I originally did it with the old style punch, and now I have a new one. When you open these, remember it's a two-part opening. 1, 2. And I'm going to feed it through like this. This is the easiest way. And I think the hardest part is going to be to even it up, because you want it to be even on both sides. And there's the first punch. Now I'm going to go to the other side, and I'm going to try to get as even as possible. I'm not sure that the original card was exactly even. You'd be surprised what people don't see when they get your cards. And there you go. Now, since this is 1 1/4 inches wide, the Early Espresso is 1 1/2 inches wide. And I'm going to do the same thing. You would think that pushing it through would be easier, but it's actually easier to pull it this way. And I'm not going to make this very long. And there's no way that I could really, well, if I really got down on my hands and knees, I could probably figure out and make sure that it was exactly as short as I wanted it. Laying this down, I would have put the Early Espresso down where I wanted it. Put this here. You see it's a little bit too long. And you can either do it with your scissors or your cutter. I'm going to try the scissors. And actually, if you don't tell anybody, I'm going to use my ribbon cutting scissors because it's a longer blade and I have a better chance of cutting all the way straight. If I'm not straight, well, we'll try the cutter next time. Might as well put this down. Tried to get this as close as possible, so if I go off of the camera site, please understand I'm just trying to shoot it as close as I can for you. Try to get that even on all three sides. And this is about where I want it. And that's going to work. Actually, it's going to be a little bit more snug than I had thought it would be, but that's okay. All I do is line it up there. And then when I did this one, because there's a dimensional in between these two right here, I put the multi-purpose liquid glue on this, or I could have put snail, but most likely I put multi-purpose liquid glue because of you're trying to adhere it to embossing powder. And then I put a dimensional here, and I still might put a dimensional. Let's see how it layers, but for the sake of time. And look at, there I have my fancy schmancy oval-ended greeting, and Add a little bit of bling and it always upgrades it a bit. This is Ann Klimmer and Stamper from StamperDog.com, just trying to bring a little ink, paper, and fun into your day.